He's the producer extraordinaire. He got us on the air with he faced a whole boatload of obstacles, and he overcome every last one of them to get us on the air.
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
Hi, Josh.
Hi.
Josh is here.
Nice to see you.
All right, just calm down. Take it easy.
He's here.
He's going to get us on a StreamYard here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But we're on. And so last night at the Margate Memorial, beautiful weather, Mike Carlin.
By the way, can I say there's nothing funnier than Billy trying to talk to Mike Carlin on the radio
He's not answering.
and Mike can't say anything because there was one oversight on the board from last night. So Billy's like, oh, Mike's not there. So Billy just says, well, I guess I'm still talking.
Well, you know, it's people don't realize.
People are laughing and driving off the road.
But the thing is, people don't realize, like Mike Gill does it, Josh does it all the time.
Yeah.
When you're in a studio by yourself and you're just talking, it's not as easy as it looks or seems.
No.
I mean, people think they can do it. Josh is a professional. Mike Gill's a professional. Pete Thompson can do it. It's not easy.
And it's not like you're doing it for 20, 30 minutes.
No.
You're doing it for
You're
hours.
doing it for Josh.
And
In
you gotta
Josh's
keep
case,
it going.
Mike's case, sometimes he does it for 4 hours.
Yeah. I mean, it's something.
Met a lot of great people. I can't tell you. I'll tell you what. I'm humbled. I can't tell you how many people came up to me, up to the truck where we were last night on the beach, saying that they listened to the program, they love the show. Great job, you guys are doing. You guys entertain us, and I just want to thank them. For anybody that came up to me last night, it was a lot of people came up, and I was humbled, Mike.
Nice.
I really was.
It's good weather. It's good people.
You know what I mean? And Margate won their event. It was the 76th annual Margate Memorial Lifeguard Races, and I want to thank our sponsors that got this up and running yesterday. The Coastline Insurance Agency, McCann Realtors, Dino's Subs, and Blitz's Market of Ocean City did a great job sponsoring this, the race, the production of it. It's not easy, Josh. The whole process of getting this production going.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just you can snap your fingers and get it going.
There's a reason why this is called the studio.
Right.
Everything happens here. All the equipment is here. When you go on the road to do a live remote, it's not you just put a couple things in your bag.
Right.
And go.
No, it's not it.
It doesn't happen like that.
And so we're happy to announce, as we broke the news a few weeks ago, that we're going to be broadcasting live at yesterday's.
Yep.
For the Eagles 1:00 games. And
from 10 to 12.
From 10 to 12 a.m.
And I can promise you that will be easier.
Yes. Yeah. But I am so excited about the Eagles season. We're going to talk about the Eagles today. We're going to talk about the Phillies. The sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan, will check in from San Diego, I believe.
Diego. Yeah.
He's in San Diego. You know so the San Diego Padres pull off that major trade. They get Soto, right? And Dave has to see it firsthand. So you know what he does? He gets in his car and he drives to San Diego.
Nice.
So we're going to talk to the sportsbook consigliere from San Diego. And if you've been following him on Twitter, you can see all of the pictures that he's been putting up. It's been great.
Yeah, he's having fun.
But no one is more happier than I am. And I was sure Josh Edding, Dave Dombrowski. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
for
did
him
it.
to
We said it. I kept saying he's going to do some things. Just give him time. Give him time.
Now, remember a few weweeks ago, I was saying people should get off Mickey Moniak's back and give him some time to play. He's going to get some time to play now out at the Los Angeles Angels. He's going to get some time to play. But I'm super excited about Brandon Marsh.
Marsh is big.
Center fielder.
Syndergaard.
He's got a better
really
glove. Just his defense alone is an upgrade.
And we said we wanted an upgrade in the outfield. We got it.
We said
we wanted at least a fourth or fifth pitcher. We got it.
Noah Syndergaard wins his debut as a Philadelphia Philly, albeit in a rain-shortened game, 5 innings.
And we got good news on Monday with Bryce.
Right, Bryce Harper gets his pins out.
Out, so he's on schedule. I mean, everything's clicking to the way where I was telling people last night. There's no reason why this literally shouldn't go down to the last weekend.
Right.
I think it's going to go right down to the last weekend, which is going to be exciting. And I think they're going to pull it out.
So if you look at the wild card standings, you got Atlanta, San Diego, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, and St. Louis are tied, but we hold the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's us in St. Louis.
Yeah, but the Philadelphia Phillies, I'm telling you, then picking up David Robertson. He paid off on the very first night he gets here. He gets a save.
Yeah.
Was that unbelievable? That was like
That gets everybody excited.
No
the
nonsense.
Locker room.
Did you hear his interview after the game?
I didn't.
He basically said he relishes this opportunity to come back to Philadelphia and prove, because he said he wasn't right. He had the elbow surgery, he had injuries, he wasn't himself, and he said at 36 years old he didn't feel like giving up on baseball. He had something to prove, and how about that? He gets a second chance to come back. And he makes good. So far, he pitches really well in his return debut in the Philadelphia Phillies uniform.
He's excited to be here. That's the best part about it. That's all we care about. Just be excited to be here. Do what you got to do. And like I said, I think the rest of the season is going to be a lot of fun.
All right, so we're going to talk Eagles today. We're going to talk Philadelphia Phillies. We have the Beach Patrol Report brought to you by the Ground Hogs Moving Company. At 11:30, we're going to talk with the chief of the Margate City Beach Patrol, Greg Smallwood. They put a great show on last night. You should have seen, Josh, how was the beach packed or what?
So I love the description that John McShane used, because when we first started, the beach was like, maybe a quarter of what it ended up being.
Yeah.
But then as it got closer to 6:30, you saw more and more people flooding in. And by the time that the doubles boats were in the water, which was, I want to say,
about 6:35.
6:35.
Yeah.
I would say the beach at that point was about 80 to 90% of what it maximum would be. And then by the time the boats were coming in,
the place was mobbed.
It was mobbed.
It was unbelievable.
It was kind of funny watching it fill.
Yeah, they do. It's the three events. It's the doubles, the swim, and the singles. And of course, I want to thank our good buddy Dan Adams, former chief of the Longport Beach Patrol. Dan Adams did a great job. As he always does. I want to thank a former lieutenant of the Ocean City Beach Patrol, John McShane. Tommy McCann came up to see us. Timmy Wainwright from Dino's came up and visited with us. Sid Cassidy, legendary swimmer from Ocean City, was up there, part of the broadcast. And, of course, John McCann from McCann Realtors.
By the way, can we point out the fact that even though Margate won last night, there were a lot of good showings by the other squads.
Absolutely.
Longport, Sea Isle, Ocean City, Atlantic City,
Margate,
the Crest. How about the Crest coming in there as well?
Yeah.
I thought that a lot of the beach patrols, in the past.
Well, how about Josh? How about this? The Margate didn't win in a single event, but they came in second. So the points added up. They end up so they didn't win a single event.
But here's the thing I want to bring up, Billy. I've been doing this with you for a while.
Right.
And I feel like every year I have an idea of who may or may not win. This year was the first time in my memory, or at least in a long time, that it felt like the majority of the patrols were in contention heading into the final leg.
Yeah, it was very exciting. I'm so happy to be a part of it, and we're hoping we can continue doing this. All right, big show today. The Sportsbook Consigliere in the first hour. Hour two, it's the Beach Patrol Report brought to you by the Ground Hogs Moving Company. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Hey, have you heard of My Winter Watchdog? New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog. Those worrisome thoughts that creep in your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road, or if you're away for the winter, you're in Florida. Let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with their 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869, or send Debbie an email, Debbie@mywinterwatchdog.com. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
Better than that first cup of coffee in the morning. It's Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekdays starting at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Rendezvous Pizza, there's one right nearby. Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the insurance doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the insurance doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell them, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the insurance doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Alert! We're under construction at Sport Hyundai in Egg Harbor. It's time to make room for our new and improved facility, and you're the big winner. We're clearing out inventory with our incredible construction reduction sale. New Santa Fe's, Tucson's, and more in stock and priced to move today. With Hyundai Assurance and America's best warranty, including the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Use our main entrance on Black Horse Pike. Construction reduction deals are once in a lifetime, and this inventory won't last. See for yourself in person or at sporthyundai.com.
Is your job recession-proof? Now might be the perfect time to switch careers and become an IT professional with My Computer Career. IT is listed as one of the top recession-proof professions. You could have your dream job in just months, not years. No experience needed. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the GI Bill. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Not long ago, I wouldn't even leave my house.
Addiction had such a hold on me.
I was a stranger in my own life.
My sister told me about 844-REACH-NJ.
I learned about medication that could support recovery.
And it's working for me.
With medication supporting my recovery, I'm moving forward.
844-REACH-NJ was my first step back into life.
And it feels amazing.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning. Now we're streaming live on my YouTube channel. We're in StreamYard. My YouTube channel, Locker Room Billy Schwein.
You've actually been streaming for about 15 minutes.
All right, well,
just no one can see you. No one can see how tan Billy is. No one can see that brand new shirt that Billy got.
Hey, by the way,
last night.
Yeah, man, I'm sporting the Margate City Beach Patrol shirt that was given to me. Josh, you got yours.
Yeah, it's in the washer at home.
I want to thank Chief Smallwood from the Margate City Beach
I'm
Patrol.
OCD. I wash everything.
Do you really? I love the smell of new clothes. So, hey, Carlin.
I like the smell of gasoline.
Last night we're broadcasting. We're broadcasting live from the beach in Margate.
You got a chuckle out of Billy. Good.
We're broadcasting live from the beach in Margate, and in my ear, back in the studio, Pete Thompson's producing from back in the studio, and I can hear him go, "Home run!" Right, yeah. Josh? Did you hear that? Like he's commentating to us what's going on in the Phillies game.
Blast in the first inning.
4 home runs.
Boom.
Right.
Boom. Yeah, and everyone was bigger than the next.
Your boy Castellanos.
Yeah, Castellanos came up.
So a few weeks ago, Castellanos was challenged by Jim Salisbury. He made a comment. He asked a question, and Castellanos said it was a stupid question. Now, Castellanos, his facial expressions, his demeanor, obviously he's not happy. He's even made some comments that he doesn't feel comfortable at the plate. When you're not happy, some guys wear it like you can read me like a book, right? When I'm not happy.
Yes, I can.
He's one of those guys. So he was pissed off. Now, let me ask you this question, Mike, because I asked Brad Quast. Would you rather see that, like that type of fire? When you're not playing well, you're pissed off, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or someone that just
it means something to you.
Right. Or is it like, was he taken out of, he obviously said he got a little confrontation with Jim Salisbury.
Right. And did you hear what Jim came back with when he said it was a bad question or something?
No.
Jim came back right away.
It wasn't stupid. No, it's not.
He goes, those questions weren't stupid in the past.
Right.
Meaning in the past, he always answered all that.
Right.
He's just going through a slump right now. And the last thing he needed was Jim to question him. So he was pissed off. That's all. But I like that. I like the fire in him because I would hope and I would pray that he's more of an athlete. That, trust me, he doesn't want those questions to keep coming up.
Well,
and what's the better way? You got to do a better job at the plate.
He's hitting 257, but he's starting to get timely hits because he hit that 2-run shot to put the Phillies up in Atlanta.
Yeah,
which was a great hit. And then he was interviewed after.
He had
the game.
A great defensive play last night at the plate. I mean, he.
Now this lineup, Alec Bohm, he got a hit last night. Romuto's got 3 hits last night. He raised his average to 263. This team, is it far-fetched to say that they, I don't know if they're going to catch the Padres now. I mean, the Padres are.
No, it's us in St. Louis for that last wild card game.
Spot.
Now, let me tell you something that a lot of people don't know. You ready for this? In the last 10 games, we're 8-2. There's only 2 other teams that are 8-2 in the whole National League.
Yeah, it's the Mets and the Braves.
No.
Who is it?
Mets and the Dodgers.
Mets and the Dodgers.
We're one of the top teams in the last 10 games. Now, would you have taken that knowing that Bryce isn't playing with us, right? We have our best player is out.
Yeah.
Best player's out. We're 8-2. We're hanging. So if we can keep doing, now do I think we're going to keep playing 8-2? No, let's be realistic. But I think if we can just stay the course and get ready for Bryce to come back the first week of September, if not earlier, I'm telling you, we're there to the end.
Dave Dombrowski has a reputation of depleting the minor leagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that just to trade Mickey Moniak and Logan O'Hoppe, I think he did pretty well.
He did a great job.
I think he did a really good job. I mean, he got Edmund Soto. I don't know, Josh.
What do you think?
I was just going to ask you guys. One of the things that you and I have talked about, Billy, over time, and Carlin, I'm sure you've heard us talk about this, because when Brad's been in here, we've talked about the fact that some of this stuff is eye of the beholder, right?
Right.
Me and Carlin and Brad were like, oh, Mickey Moniak, he stinks. The Angels took him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You look
at the
one
Cubs.
man's trash is another man's treasure.
Look at the Cubs. The Cubs said they wanted the Phillies number 26 overall prospect. Ben Brown was the 26th prospect in our system. But they were like, oh, we'll take him. And guess what? They were, according to reports, there were teams that told the Phillies they didn't think Logan O'Hoppe, who was a top 5 prospect for us, was a top 5 prospect to them.
Wow.
So think about that. So the Phillies literally traded a guy that half the league wasn't interested in. They traded another guy that most people would have no interest in, and they traded a third guy that most people didn't even know was in the system.
So that's what I'm saying, Deb. And how about this? And Carlin, I want your take on this one too. Dombrowski, he said to Odubel Herrera, Familia, you're not playing. You're done. We're not going to waste any more time with you. We're cutting ties. He designates them for assignment. They're gone.
Trust me. You don't think that goes through the locker room too?
Exactly.
Man, that sends a message to the locker room that, hey, guys, not the management's on board. The fans are on board. We have to be on board. And we have a month and a half to do it. And they're organized. I'm really
And then they get rid of Didi and Gregorius?
I believe they're going to do
talk about
it.
a message.
Yeah.
I mean, here's Didi, who's got a great reputation amongst his peers.
Yeah, in the locker room.
In the locker room, they loved him.
Yeah.
You're not performing.
Business is business.
You're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's the true mark of a great general manager who's not afraid to pull the trigger and make a statement. But the thing is,
he's doing his job, Billy.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Well,
he's not here to make friends. He's
there are a
here to
lot
make
of
this
general
team
managers
better.
are afraid to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
got to roll the dice. We were mired in mediocrity. Now we're 10 games over 500 without our best player.
Exactly. And listen, there's going to be two teams that we're really going to be looking at the end. You ready? It's going to be St. Louis and Milwaukee. They're going back and forth, back and forth.
They're tied actually for first.
Yeah. So if someone asked me who I'd rather see slip in, it's definitely Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee's got a great pitching staff, but I think with the way we hit, I think we can get by that.
So if you look at the lineup, Schwarber, Hoskins, Bohm, Romuto, Castellanos, Hall, Segura, Stott, and Marsh. You got three lefties. Technically, you got Stott, Marsh, and Schwarber. The three in a row, they're all lefties. So I mean, does that doesn't concern me?
That doesn't concern me.
Right.
We got the leading home run
listen,
hitter.
man, I'm excited. It's August 6th.
Yeah.
And I rush home to watch the Phillies game. And we got the Eagles in training camp.
Excuse me. I was at the point, and literally, I'm listening to a great band, and every 2 minutes, I'm turning around going, another one. It was first thing, home run.
All right, when we get back on the other side, we're going to talk to the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. He's in San Diego. He had to see.
You ever been to San Diego?
Can you? I've been to San Diego.
Beautiful.
I've never been to that baseball stadium, man, but I'm going to check it out. All right. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the main line, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the main line, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi, who just celebrated a birthday, at RDS Auto at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at MOTML.com. All right, when we return, it's the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Josh Henning right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
Today on ESPN Radio.
On its way, gone! A three-run homer for Pete Alonso.
The fight for the top of the National League East takes center stage this weekend at Citi Field, where Pete Alonso and the New York Mets face Austin Riley and the Atlanta Braves.
Way back there, gone! Austin Riley goes deep.
The Mets and Braves. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's sports leader.
Train presents The Unstoppables. those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Somers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Somers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Did you get the Clement Horizon clean last night? I don't want another barnacle incident. Where's Ivan?
Kiki's head of docking operations just jumped ship.
What do you mean he's sailing around the world?
She needs a new marina manager to help keep her head above water.
Yeah, the tide's perfect, but we are slammed.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Progressive Insurance protects people's cars, homes, and other vehicles. But if you've ever seen our commercials or even just heard our name, you probably already knew that. What you may not know is that we support Humble Design, a nonprofit that furnishes homes for families and veterans emerging from homelessness. Because a little help goes a long way. And a lot of help, well, you get the idea. Now, if you already knew all of this about Progressive Insurance, we're impressed. We'll have to find something else cool to tell you next time. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Russell Peters! Russell Peters, Act Your Age World Tour. Saturday, August 20th, 8 p.m. Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort.
Vegans are the ISIS of the vegetarian world.
Russell Peters.
No, that's your friend you're about to eat. All right, FaceTime a cow if you're such good friends. I want to see pictures of you and a chicken at a bar.
On sale now at theoceanac.com. Russell Peters, live.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henny. Hey, Carlin, so the sportsbook consigliere, he loves baseball, right? He's on MLB.
Yep.
Cover the players. He's Bostonian versus the book. He's on us. He's on with us every Saturday. The sportsbook consigliere, right, from Vegas.
You know, he coaches his daughter.
He coaches his daughter.
Softball player.
He's a big baseball
Traveling.
fan. So the San Diego Padres make the big trade for Soto. He goes, I got to go see it myself.
He drives.
He gets in his car
From Vegas.
and he drives all the way to San Diego.
Dedication. That is dedication.
And then when he gets there, he sits in the stands. He's got to sit next to a dog. Let's go to the
Bring him
Maserati,
on.
the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room the traveling man himself, the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan.
Look at him. He's traveling back to Vegas.
Look, he's got a bucket hat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good to see you, boys. I'm still in San Diego.
Oh,
all right, we got we got a tournament this weekend. We timed it out where, we got a showcase for the kids. So we're playing softball. And you're right. I had to see these Padres in person because
so you're killing like 3 birds with 1 stone.
doing it all, Billy, getting it all done. You got to get it all done before football season, because once football season starts, as you know now, in this space, you can't leave. You got to watch football. You got to talk about it. It never stops. So we're getting all the trips in while we can.
We're talking with the Sportsbook Consigliere. You can follow him on Twitter at SportsBKConsig. So before we get into the meat and potatoes of your trip to San Diego and the team, so you get in there, I would laugh so hard when you showed the picture of you sitting next to a dog in the stands.
Oh, Billy, I walk in, right, and I got a great seat. I'm like 8 rows right behind home plate. I'm closer to Joe Musgrove to home plate. All right, it's unbelievable. I walk in, and Mike, I step around the corner. I walk the usher says, "You're right down there, sir." Like, oh, perfect. And I turn, and this big, beautiful, like Alaskan is like in my seat.
Move over.
And I turned, he goes, "Oh, did you just get this seat?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it's covered in dog hair. Seat number 2 is covered in dog hair. It's cloudy in San Diego. It looks like it might rain. And I said, "You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll sit in 3 or 4." Because there was no one in the seats. So I sit down, and the dog lays down in between us on the floor.
Nice.
It's a big dog, boys. It's like 80 pounds. It's not a little lap dog. And I'm like, this is great. The dog was so well behaved, though. I mean, like, didn't make a peep the whole game.
Didn't clap or cheer or bark or anything when the
the Rockies
Padres got smoked by the Dodgers.
Rockies.
Last
Is
night,
it clap or cheer, Billy?
I know.
He's
I didn't
not
say a
even
word.
paying attention. Like, just let it go. Sometimes
Hey,
Billy's
sometimes
like
dogs
that
do
guy.
tricks.
You got to let him go. Like, remember Animal House when he said the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Right.
And he goes, "Let him go. He's on
Let
a
him
roll."
go. Move on.
Yeah, just
I was
let
just
him go.
gonna
He's on a
say-
roll. That's what you do with Billy.
No, there's dogs that do tricks, Josh. You are aware.
Yeah,
of
I
that,
know.
right?
It's called the movie Air Bud.
The dog didn't do a thing. The Padres didn't do a thing. The Rockies beat them, okay? And I should have taken it as a sign to bet the dog. As soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, my gosh. I didn't know you could bring the dog. I thought maybe you could bring the dog to the ballpark. I've heard of that. But I
Right.
thought they
On
would
dog
sit
day.
you in on dog day, and they would
Yeah.
put you in a certain section.
Right.
This guy had the seat right behind home plate, like it was in row G. Guys, I mean,
fan.
count the letters. It was a good seat. And he just was hanging out. He said, "Hey, do you like dogs?" I said, "Yeah, I like dogs." I didn't think I liked them at the baseball game today, but worked out. And there was dog. The problem was dog hair everywhere. That was that. I mean, we should have done something about that. But
At least you were outside. It's not like being on an airplane, because I've been on an airplane where they sit right next to you.
That's not.
oh,
All right, Dave.
man.
Your impressions of the San Diego Padres. Now, Tatis didn't play last night, I don't think, did he? And
He's beginning his rehab
he's
assignment
beginning his-
next week.
Yeah, he's starting his rehab next week. So, but your impressions on? I mean, let's face it. They made the biggest news out of everybody, I would say, on the trade deadline.
Oh, they certainly did, Billy, but they didn't get pitching. And as good as the lineup is, and I got to tell you, it's impressive. In person, a bigger, stronger guy comes up. You see this guy come up, and Tatis isn't even in there yet. So I understood why the odds would move, and I understood why people would bet them. But, I mean, I watched the game last night. After our games, we went to a bar, a beach bar right at Ocean Beach. It was glorious. Place was loaded with San Diego Padre fans. Everybody was quiet after the first inning, and it was one of those like, oh, can we actually beat those guys? I don't think they can beat the Dodgers. Not right now, not with the pitching.
No. And if you look at the Dodgers, you look at their lineup, Mookie Betts and Trey Turner, Freddie Freeman. I mean, these guys.
It's top heavy, though, Billy. It's
yeah.
not like the bottom half
Right.
of it. Bellinger's in there. He's hitting 204. there's 3 or 4 guys in there hitting.
Yeah, but
almost,
Bellinger's the type of guy that when he gets into big game situations, he comes through when he's least expected. You know what I mean? He contributes, even though he's bad 204. He seems to always that Bellinger always get timely hits.
He does.
You would think so, but I don't know. I mean, the Braves are really good. The Mets are really good. The NL East is really good too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mention the Phillies. The Phillies are good. I don't know if they're really good yet.
Guess what?
All
They
right.
did it. I think President of Baseball Operations Dave Dombrowski did a great job. I mean, he brought in Noah Syndergaard. He got
He got rid of guys that we wanted to get rid of that no one wanted, and we got guys to take them.
Right. He just said we're done with mediocrity.
Yeah.
He lets Familia
Wait,
go.
Am I on the right show? Are you Philly guys giving Philly people credit? What happened? Whoa. I know I've been in San Diego for a couple of days. Josh, who are these guys? What are we doing here?
Dave, they've been hanging around me too long. I've been injecting them with my objectivity.
Wow. Thank goodness. No, I like it because I've been saying this all along about the Phillies being right there and being one of those teams. And
10 games over 500 now.
Hello. Look at Billy checking the paper, looking for the standings. He looked, he found the standings. Mike, you believe it?
His Daily News is right in front of him.
Baby.
It's right in front of him.
The Philadelphia Daily News right there.
If you can read, you can talk. That's what it's all about.
That's not true, man.
You know what?
That's not true.
Dave, you know I just
You're on
bring
the
the
radio.
paper for props. You know that, right? I just bring it for props now because I like to make you guys laugh.
Oh, Billy, you can pretend like it's a prop. I know you're reading that thing. You get all your information from that thing. It's fine. It's okay. But they are 10 games over 500.
Yeah.
And they're right there. It's only 4 teams that can realistically make the playoffs that aren't going to win the division in the NL. All right. There's 3 spots.
Yep.
The Phillies, the Cardinals, and then the other 2 teams that don't win the division, NL East and NL West. So we're right there. Like, I mean, it's a legit shot that the Phillies are going to make the playoffs.
Dave, the last 10 games, we're 8-2. I was telling Billy and Josh, there's only 2 other teams that are 8-2 in the last 10 games, the Dodgers and the Mets. I mean, we're just as good as anybody else right now, and we're playing without our best player. Just imagine if he can come back and just be half himself for September.
And his leadership.
And his leadership
on
and all
off
that.
the field.
I think it's going down to the very last weekend, maybe the very last game for the Phillies to get in it.
It's definitely going to because I get to play the Nationals a lot, which is helping.
Yep.
And the top half of the pitching rotation, boys, if they get in and have a 3-game series to advance, they can win it. I mean,
Absolutely.
You put Wheeler, Nola at the top and say, here we go. Roll it out. Let's play.
And have Gibson pitch the way he pitched last night. I mean, Gibson was on fire for 8 innings.
That's what I'm saying. So, get the Philly stuff ready. I'm accumulating all of my Philly stuff, getting ready. I got all the old school stuff. I'm trying to find some maybe new school stuff. And, if I could get an invitation to any big events back east or something, I'm trying to come back.
Hear that, Mike?
Maybe I know a guy. I don't know.
Eagles
I thought
fan.
I knew a guy.
We could do a Phillies game and an Eagles game.
We'll do a Phillies. We'll get the. Hey, Book, guess
Come
what?
in.
Did I tell you last week I have what they call buddy passes? I can send you a buddy pass and get you back east.
I heard it last week, Billy, and I'm just kind of saying I don't mind flying. You know what I mean? Like, we can do some stuff if we can make it work. A good long weekend. I like the Phillies baseball. I even got a place to stay. So I'm just saying it wouldn't be a bad idea. We got to get ready for September. There's going to be a pennant race in Philadelphia.
Yes.
I'm so excited. It's August 6th and we're watching baseball. The Eagles are in training camp and we're still talking Phillies baseball. How cool is that?
It's good. It's a good summer.
It's good. We don't have to worry about talking Flyers hockey. That's for sure. So we don't have to worry about that.
No. Dave, the most important, how was this trip for you? Was this worthwhile? Are we winning out there?
Oh, with
the girls?
Listen, when you watch the kids, like you put in the work, right? And you do the practices and you do the drills and all this stuff. And then like the kids won their games yesterday, 9-1 and 12-2.
Whoa.
They played as 2 perfect games as you could possibly play. And I actually, and I'm have so much fun when I'm coaching, I'm talking, it feels like I'm playing. I'm doing everything but hitting the ball or throwing the ball, but I'm doing it all. I thanked the kids after the games yesterday and said, listen, I used the Mike Tomlin. He uses a line, the standard is the standard. This is the standard for us. But thank you for playing the game the way it's meant to be played. It was absolutely a joy to watch.
Beautiful.
I told them that. We got a game today. We only have one today. So I know some of them are going to go to the beach. And how can you tell the kids when they're in Vegas and it's 117 and stuff all summer that they can't go to one of the most beautiful places in the world? San Diego's amazing.
It is.
Yeah. But we got a 3:00 game today. And I'm like, listen, it's not the worst thing in the world if you go to the beach and stuff. But one, don't stay out too long. And two, don't get hurt. Because if one of you comes in and says, Coach, I was at the beach and I twisted my ankle walking and you can't play, Coach D is going to be mad. And that's not me. I'm Coach Dave. We got Coach Danielle. I call her Coach D. So if you get her mad, we're in big trouble.
Hey, Dave, I actually got some sports book questions for you because you are at Sports BK Consig. You are the co-host of Cash Considerations and Bostonian versus the Book and about 20 other shows. So unlike Billy and Mike over here, I'm actually going to ask you some questions that are right in your wheelhouse. Is that okay?
Please do it, Josh. Yes. Get it back on the
first
rails.
of all, if you had to place a bet right now, who's coming out of each league for the World Series?
I think in the American League right now, Astros.
Wow.
I think it's Astros. I think it's Astros right now. But again, we're subject to change. In the National League, it's one of the four teams right now. Dodgers, Mets, Braves, or Phillies.
Wow.
Over San Diego.
Over San Diego.
Yeah,
huh?
San Diego. I'm telling you right now, I'm watching these games. They're not going to do the pitching things aren't going to do it. It's coming from the NL West or the NL East, in my opinion. And there's bets available, Josh, in places all over where you can, bet the division that's going to win the World Series and get some better odds and get more options than just picking one team.
All right, the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan, live from San Diego. We're going to save your AFC preview for next week.
Oh, all right.
Your AFC preview for next week. We're going to do it today. But since you deviated away from everything and went to San Diego, we had to talk baseball with you. And why not? The Phillies are in it. It's August 6th. And
Dave? He's blaming you.
I didn't get the rundown notes. I mean, listen, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about next time. You're the host of the show, Billy. Don't be blaming me. Mike, does he do this to you
Dave,
all the time?
Have your newspaper ready, all right?
I'm going to go get some coffee and get a newspaper, San Diego Union Tribune, and sit and read the paper and drink some coffee, Billy, for you.
And sit on the beach and watch your girls swimming so they're make sure you watch over, they don't get hurt.
3:00 game today, Billy. 3:00 game. The kids are still sleeping. That's why I'm out in the car.
6 p.m. Eastern time, by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
6 p.m. East.
As always, Book, it's a pleasure talking to you. We look forward to hearing from you each and every Saturday right here in the locker room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN. Until next week, adieu.
Adios, boys. Go Phillies.
Take care.
There he is, the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan on the Maserati of the Mainline Sports Hotline. Want to remind people the first hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an issue-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, with the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and sees it fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. By the way, Ken Dunnick's up at Canton, Ohio for the induction of Dick Vermeil into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll be talking with him tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
There is nothing better than seeing a guy like Dick Vermeil finally get his due.
And I said this earlier in the show, Josh, and I know you'll agree with this. I don't know of a coach that has been loved by more of his players than Dick Vermeil.
And not just the players, the community.
Everybody.
I mean, everybody loves him. You never hear anybody say, Vermeil was okay or this and that. No. Everybody loves him.
And to be around him, I've been around him a little bit, and just to see how people respond to him, and it's amazing.
Makes people feel very comfortable, I hear.
And he's so humble. He talks to everybody.
Yep.
All right. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning, right here on 97.3 ESPN.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
We plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number 1.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
40 new Outlanders in stock now.
An entire fleet of new and pre-owned.
New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
What's for dinner? Burgers?
After last week, no thanks.
Avoiding foods due to fear of diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools? It may not be just stomach issues. It could be EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency. EPI can cause uncomfortable symptoms because it's a condition where the pancreas doesn't release enough digestive enzymes to break down food. But EPI can be managed. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor about your symptoms. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Jersey Fresh tomatoes are the best. Secretary of Ag Doug Fisher here to announce that Jersey Fresh tomatoes are ripe and ready for sandwiches, burgers, salads, and sauces. Ask for local Jersey Fresh tomatoes.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, 97.3 ESPN. A few minutes left in the first hour. Carlin pitching. The sportsbook consigliere made a very good point, and it's true that when it gets down to playoff time, pitching,
You gotta have pitching.
You gotta have pitching.
You gotta have more than 3.
And I like where the Phillies are. I mean, look at their top 3
Yeah.
now. You got Wheeler, and Syndergaard. Plus you got
And they
Kyle
got
Gibson.
You can.
I don't know where is Kyle Gibson actually would probably be 3, right? Where would you put Syndergaard? Would you? I mean,
right now,
Gibson's 7 and 4.
After last night,
Right.
Gibson's my number 3.
He's just inconsistent. Sometimes he
Yeah.
lays an egg. But
I would just say we got 90 days for the playoffs start. Like I would say your number 3 guy should be whoever's hotter of the other 3.
Exactly.
Like if Suarez comes down the stretch, like 3-0 with like 20
just ride him out.
strikeouts
Just
in
keep
19
going.
I didn't say
innings.
Ranger Suarez.
Yeah.
So I think we're in a good position.
Next 5 games, we're going to be 4-1.
Hour 2, we're going to talk Philadelphia Eagles. It's amazing. I love it. It's August 6th, and we're going to start the second hour with the Eagles.
Yeah.
And then we'll also have the Beach Patrol report brought to you by the Ground Hogs Moving Company. All that
exciting.
more. We got it all coming up.
Big hour.
We have the Beach Patrol report at the bottom of the hour. We'll talk with the chief of the Margate City Beach Patrol, Greg Smallwood. And stay with us because our Eagles talk. I'm pumped up about the Eagles. They play Friday night. So I look forward to that.
Jets.
The Jets. All that and more. It's a locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app. You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Holtz Boatworks, conveniently located off the Tuckahoe River in Marmora, specializes in keeping your boat looking and running like new. Holtz Boatworks offers expert fiberglass and paint repair, as well as certified mechanical maintenance and repair. And it's never too early to start thinking about storage. Reserve your covered winter storage now at Holtz Boatworks with complete shrink wrap and winterization. Your boat will be safe from salt and sea. Holtz Boatworks on Tuckahoe Road in Marmora, the best kept secret in the marine industry. Visit HoltzBoatworks.com.
Straight Talk Wireless knows there are plenty of reasons you might need a new phone. But switching to a better wireless provider doesn't have to be one of them. Keep your own phone and save when you switch to any Straight Talk Wireless plan, like our $45 Silver Unlimited plan with unlimited high-speed data and 5 gigs of hotspot, plus nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Keep your own phone. Switch to a better wireless plan. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. Requires a compatible unlocked phone and QIOP kit. 5G T-Mobile device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See latest terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer. In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done. With 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This summer, escape to the Jersey Cape, a place that's real and really charming. Come relax, really relax on our beaches, or maybe just sit on a porch and daydream. Explore our trails, discover our natural areas, or go camping, walk the boardwalk, visit a museum or a lighthouse, experience our eclectic dining, or try your hand at fishing and crabbing. Sample our homegrown fruits and vegetables, local wines, brews, and spirits, or participate in our outdoor activities, special events, and live entertainment found beyond our world-famous beaches. Visit the Free County Park and Zoo for a trip on the wild side. Enjoy authentic experiences where the arts easily connect to nature. The food comes directly from the sea or soil, and the outdoors go from birding to playing in the surf. Stay at a modern motel or a quaint bed and breakfast inn. Escape the everyday and pursue your passions at the Jersey Cape. It's authentically charming and sincerely yours. Escape to thejerseycape.com. Sponsored by Cape May County Tourism.
A town square media station serving all of South Jersey. This is 97.3 ESPN, home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
He is hit. He stumbles. He's down.
WENJ HD Millville, Atlantic City.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy. How you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill. How you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, 97.3 ESPN. We'll be doing the Beach Patrol report at the bottom of the hour. Of course, we were at the Margate Memorials last night as Margate won their event without winning a single race. They came in second all the way across the board, but it was enough for the total points to win.
At home, too. It's nice when you win at home.
And we'll be talking to the chief of the Margate City Beach Patrol, Greg Smallwood, here at the bottom of the hour. Also, how about this, Carlin? My brother's boys, Colin and Cody, just made the Ocean City Beach Patrol.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I said they got to return, start to, get some pride back into Ocean City. They have the Ocean City was a powerhouse in these events in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and kind of gotten away from that. But I said to the boys, I said, you guys got to get the oars, pick the oars up, and start to bulk up and get Ocean City back on the map.
Good for you.
My brother's wife, Nikki Schwein. She's a triathlete. She's going to she's going to participate in tomorrow's Atlantic City triathlon. 26-mile bike ride, swimming and running.
Yeah, I think they swim to Back Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started like 6 in the morning. Part of the expressway is going to be closed off for this.
You know where we got to go?
Where?
The Wonder Bar.
The Wonder Bar.
Wonder Bar. That's
right. That's a place to be.
Right past
but my brother's wife trains really hard.
Yeah.
She eats her. You should see her diet. I mean, she's got a refrigerator in her house that's specifically for her food. My brother's got his junk in his fridge.
No, she
right.
Takes it serious. That's good.
Yeah. She's. I mean, it takes a lot. Think about it.
26
miles. Yeah. It's unbelievable. I know our Don Rankin from Wildwood did the bike Bend to the Shore tour to support first responders, and he did a great job. But being in a triathlon is pretty.
You're an athlete.
You
do that.
You're worked out.
Yeah.
So we'll dedicate the second hour, bottom of the second hour, to the Beach Patrol report and go over the results and talk to the captain or the chief of the Margate City Beach Patrol. I want to get into the Philadelphia Eagles because the first thing I want to talk to you about and the listeners is that we mentioned it, we alluded to it earlier, that Dick Vermeil is going into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And that's at 12 o'clock. I believe that's on the NFL Network.
One of the ESPN.
Coach Vermeil only coached here for 7 years.
You'd think a lot longer.
So the way he's loved, you would think a lot longer. But it's a testament to the man himself, and I think he deserves this gold jacket about as much as anybody else does. And I don't know what took him so long to get in.
There's a lot of Eagles fans up there. I mean, you go over to Walt Whitman Bridge or any of the bridges. Who's on the billboards?
Dick Vermeil.
Okay.
So here's the thing about Dick Vermeil. From when the Eagles were in the last NFC Championship was like 1960, right? So from 1960 to 1980, 20 years of a drought where they were not only bad, they were horrible.
Right.
I mean, Remember they had the white helmets with the green eagle wing on the helmet, the white unis. Tom Dempsey. I mean, you got Ron Porter, Mel Tom, all those guys.
You're going back.
Pete Lisk. But then Dick Vermeil comes from UCLA. West Coast guy.
Hardworking. That's all you hear about.
What's the one thing I'm going to say? What's the one thing that you remember about Dick Vermeil? What it could be anything, like post conference, during the games.
The word that comes to me is passionate.
Yeah,
and it doesn't mean just passionate, not to the game, but passionate to his players, and his players caught on to that passion.
Yeah,
that it was.
They feed off.
You hear a lot about we're a family. That sounds great, but with his locker room, they were a family.
In a article that I have, the Eagles web, the mobile app, the app on my phone, and Dave Spadaro does a great job, writing for them. It says there's going to be tears.
Oh God!
You talk about passion. I'm a little bit like Dick Vermeil. I can't help
Who's
it.
going to introduce him? I wonder.
I don't know. I think Wilbur Montgomery. Or Harold Carmichael.
Oh, that'd be good.
Wouldn't you say? Or even Warren Jaworski.
Two good ones. Ron may do.
Ron,
because I know he does a lot of wine.
I think I read somewhere Wilbur was going to. But when I talk about he's known for crying a lot and getting. But I think the players saw that and were just
cares.
Care. Like that's the word, care. You care about your players more than about winning. They know the players will win for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're dead on.
Then he retires from.
He's not a fake. I mean, he is who he is.
Then he retires basically from football because of burnout. Remember, he was the one. He was the one that got that ball with 24 hours in there.
First one,
right?
So I can't keep doing it.
I'm
going to
kill Mike. It's
I
going to
want
kill
to do it. Right. I have too much passion.
Right.
I have too much. I care.
And then he goes into the broadcast booth, where I used to love him on college football. He was great.
Yeah. He was telling you things no one else was talking about, and
he had access.
Yeah,
I saw a piece where he actually learned more after he retired from the NFL the first time. While he was doing that, while he was a broadcaster, right?
Like
he would
breaking
talk
down
films, breaking down film. Then he goes back with the Chiefs and the Rams, or the Rams and the Chiefs, and then he wins the Super Bowl with the Rams.
What did they say that they were? It was a fasting. They had a logo.
The greatest show on turf.
Show on turf. That's what it was. Yeah, they were something. No, it's gonna be fun.
Wife Carol.
It's gonna be fun to watch them.
After his second retirement and another return to the NFL as head coach, this time with the Kansas City Chiefs for 5 seasons before finally calling it quits following the 2005 campaign. But like I said, I was in his company a few times during the last year, and it doesn't surprise me. Of the reaction he gets.
What's nice now, he'll be like our third or fourth Eagle in the past couple of years that have gone in.
Yeah.
But every time you watch it on TV, you see when another team is going in, you see some fans, a good amount of fans.
Like the Steelers always have a great show.
But when the Eagles go in,
it's nuts.
It's like they take over the place. I mean, it's just unbelievable, the passion.
Speaking of taking over the place, the Philadelphia Eagles are in training camp. And this time of year,
first week,
this time of year is funny because you get all these little subplots in there, if you will, and people hanging on every throw that Jalen Hurts makes, every catch that AJ Brown makes.
Yeah, Rieger catches.
The Rieger catches, and remember they've gotten rid of one preseason game this year. They were down to 3. The first one will be Friday night against the New York Jets.
No,
it'll be right here on 97.3 ESPN.
I don't think anybody's going to play.
Well,
I think I'm going to luck out because it's second.
They just put the pads on for the second time the other day.
The second game I'll be at live in Cleveland.
Will you?
And I think I can call in from the stadium. I'm going to be at the practices the week before because they're doing joint practices on that Thursday and Friday.
But do you think too much is made of it? Like, I mean, obviously the fans love. This is a football town. Would you not agree? Our football area.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
What I don't like seeing on TV is the other camps, and it's like how our days of Lehigh, where you see the fans sitting on the like they're right off 10 feet away from them.
Yeah.
We don't have it no more.
No, we don't have it anymore.
That's the only bad thing I don't like.
They made a connection. The players got to make a connection with the fans.
Yeah.
When you're a player, and we can ask Brad Quast this because he's obviously a former player.
That gets you
fans,
excited.
that's probably helps you as a player to know that these people really care.
Yeah. And they're
they
watching every little thing.
hang on every little thing.
Yeah.
I don't put any stock into all this. Like it was a nice catch and I mean, you're going to see that. I like to see that they did away with the preseason. I like a little bit more action in the preseason. You don't think we're going to get that in the game one?
No. Game one will be like nothing. Game two, it'll be almost like a regular game for the first half, and then game three, no one's going to get hurt. Game three is going to be who's going to make the team. Let's play who's going to make.
AJ Brand, Devontae Smith, and Quez Watkins is I think you're starting three, right?
Yeah.
I can put them up against anybody in the NFC East.
They said that Smith and Brown. There's no reason why they can't be one of the top 2 or 3 duos in the whole league.
In NFC.
Yeah.
Right.
If they play the way they should. But again, we got to have a quarterback to be able to get them the ball. No one's talking about that.
Look at our running backs: Miles Sanders, Gainwell, and Boston Scott. They're all three cut out of the same mold. Right?
To me, that doesn't excite me. That to me, that's like an average backfield to me. I think there's
not Miles Sanders led the league in average per attempt last year.
I'm just not. Maybe I'm wrong.
I
Miles
like Miles
that's the
Sanders.
one segment that I'm a little iffy on.
But this is the same theme every year. Josh, correct me if I'm wrong. Every year we go into the game saying they need to run the ball. Everybody we talk to, Scott Grayson,
we led the league in
Sal
rushing.
Palantonio, everybody says it.
They led the league in rushing last year.
I know.
They
better
should be able to do
you
that
just
again.
said you're not excited about the running back.
Because I'm really excited about the wide receiving.
Well,
So maybe
obviously,
that's the
look,
reason. But we did lead the
it's
league.
no
in rushing
secret
last year.
that the ownership, Jeff Relori and Howie
to throw.
Roseman, they want to throw the
They wanna
ball.
throw.
But is Jalen Hurts the guy? Like, he's not a gunslinger.
Well, let me back up to what Mike said just a moment ago. Mike,
they have to have a bounce attack.
Mike,
Josh.
you made the comment, and I don't mean to nitpick, but
No.
I want you to explain yourself.
Yeah.
You said if they have a quarterback that can throw them the ball, why would you assume that Jalen Hurts can't be that guy then?
Because maybe I listen to too many people. Because
it depends on who you're listening to.
I'm a Jalen Hurts guy. Remember, I like guys that come from big programs and played in big games. That's him. I mean, you can't get any better than Alabama. You can't. They won the national championship. He went to Oklahoma. So I'm a guy that I believe he can do it. I'm hoping he can do it.
But here's the thing, and Billy, if I can jump real quick.
Sure.
Like, here's what I'm noticing. Billy always talks about the people who play the game, the people who study the game versus the people who don't, right? Billy, you call him, football guy. Like Dave Dombrowski is a baseball guy.
Yeah.
Right. Football guys all say Jalen Hurts is gonna be good.
Good.
It's the non-football guys who are saying he won't be good. So why is it? And I'll ask you if you want to comment as well, Billy. Why is it that we spend so much time saying, well, do the players, do the former players, do the coaches, do the scouts, what do they say? But then in this one instance with Jalen Hurts, everyone is like, doesn't matter what they say.
I take a player's word. People that have played the game and been in the trenches that, have lived it. I obviously put more stock into what they say than someone that's just covering it. That's maybe unfair. That's just the way I am. So, but I like to, so Josh, what you're saying is they're saying that they don't see a problem with him, or it's I'm not clear on
what I'm saying is that Mike mentioned that there's a lot of people he's heard.
I brought it up
been critical
that the team
of Hurts.
sounds great, and we got the wide receiving, we got this, we got that, but for some reason in the back of my head, there's still something about
Jalen
the
Hurts.
whole
Right, because
team is
there's
about the
people
quarterback.
out there who, and again,
Maybe I listen to too many people.
there are people out there who just don't like the guy, and I'm finding the majority of them either are not really football people, or they don't understand that the things, like someone made a comment to me the other day, Billy, intangibles don't matter.
See, I think that's wrong.
And I'm like, well, if it doesn't matter, then why can you not name a player who won a championship without intangibles? Isn't the goal to win?
Yeah,
Isn't
the
the goal
ultimate
to win a
goal is to win. That's
championship?
why this team having a balanced attack will keep other defenses on their toes, and maybe if they run the ball. Josh, what do we say week in and week out when we do these pregame shows? Balanced attack, balanced attack.
Yeah.
And when they usually lose, what happens? It's lopsided.
Yeah.
It's usually like
30 passes,
68%.
15 runs.
Right.
Or the opposite way.
So this offense now has the weapons on offense, but all the position players, skill players.
Right.
I like them.
We don't even talk about our tight end.
By the way, Pete Thompson just texted in. He said Ron Jaworski and Kurt Warner.
Oh, I forgot about Kurt Warner. Good for him. That's a good
and
duo.
why not, right?
Yeah,
Kurt
that's a good
Warner.
duo. But getting back, we don't talk about the tight end. We have one of the best. We have one of the best tight ends. I would say top 5 or 6 in the whole league. Okay,
Jack
so
Stoll's number
you take
2.
away the outside with Smith and Brown. I see him going right down the middle, using his speed a lot.
Look, I think this team is good. If they can run a balanced offense, a balanced attack, that'll give Jalen Hurts every opportunity to excel and have success. If they rely too heavy on his arm and they try to go pass heavy because they got the players, the receivers to do it, you might not see that success come right
And
away.
by the way, can I just say
offensive line.
That's most quarterbacks. There's only a small handful.
Yeah, there's a handful. Like
There's a
Cameron
very
John
small
Elway.
group of quarterbacks that you can look at and be like, win me a game with your arm. It's Brady, it's Rodgers, it's Mahomes, it's Russell Wilson,
Allen.
it's Joe Burrow. But even Josh Allen, they need.
How about Herbert
things.
from San Diego?
I think Herbert, people underrate Austin Eckler's value to that offense.
But even
then,
Jalen Hurts,
we just named 7 quarterbacks, and let's say we go with all
Just
the guys
off
you
top
named.
of our head. So.
7 out
How
of
about
32.
Carr in
7
Las
out
Vegas?
of 32. You're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's right.
And Matt Stafford here, he's got a problem with his arm.
Oh
his
yeah,
elbow.
apparently he's got
His
there's
elbow.
this thing. His
Elbow.
elbow issue is like a pitcher.
Yeah, that's not good.
No bueno.
Coming out right now, that's not good.
That's not good.
Our boy Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
He's on the 2nd team right now.
Right.
Game 1, is he starting?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. Why
Well,
not?
let me ask
Because
you a question.
Hargrove is ahead of him right now.
Is he starting or is he playing starter minutes? Because he may be out
Right.
there for the very first.
Right. And
you know,
it's
set of
like in
downs.
basketball, who's there at the end?
Right.
Who's playing on the field at the end? That's
Here's
all
the
I
thing
care
about the defensive line. They've got a lot of depth.
Which
Yeah.
is good.
Which is their
They're
strength.
gonna be in and out.
So yeah,
in
like,
and out. in
remember
and
Jim
out.
Johnson? He
Yeah.
would run guys in and out. He'd
Yeah.
have like 2
So did
matter
Jim
of fact,
Schwartz, yeah.
Players
Schwartz,
love
they had
it.
two. I put 2 their first and second string against any top line.
Yeah.
And he could run them in and out whenever he wanted.
No.
I'm just gonna say the last 2 times the Eagles have been in the Super Bowl, both defensive coordinators name was Jim. I'm just saying.
Well, now we don't have a gym now. All right. Hey, the second hour, I forgot to switch.
Second out of the locker is being brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club.
Where it's not just golf, it's
fun.
Make Great Bay Country Club your club.
Were
You
you
know why?
greeted by name?
Well, they have lots of new renovations. They have a new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with the fire pits. That's going to be great in the fall.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
They got a new sound system. They're working on that big that deck
On the
overlooking
18th.
the 18th
Yeah,
hole.
that's gonna be nice.
So how about that? You're going to be coming up the 18th hole, and everybody's going to be watching you.
Yeah.
That's going to be
But
cool.
you'll be sitting there having a nice drink.
Yeah.
I always
they're
feel like
culinary, the
everybody's
food.
watching me.
Yeah. What you say?
I always feel like somebody's watching me. But no, you know how you get nervous when people are watching.
Yeah. Well, it's like on the first tee, and
Right?
it's all backed up. Everybody's watching it. That first swing you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're looking at you like, is this guy gonna?
They got a
hit
new
this?
pro shop with new apparel lines, including Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, and Doc Murphy. They do weddings. They have an award-winning culinary and banquet staff. They customize your menus. They seat up to 275 people. So book now for a wedding in 2023, and they are accepting social memberships starting at $25. So get down to Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Hey, my winter watchdog, have you heard of New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog. You know those worrisome thoughts that creep in your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road, or if you're away throughout the whole winter and you're in Florida, let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with their 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869, or send Debbie an email, Debbie@mywinterwatchdog.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Josh Henning on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
We plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous tiki bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Ask Sherwin-Williams during the summer fun sale July 29th through August 8th and get 35% off paints and stains with prices starting at $27.29. That means 35% off our most popular color family, blue. Psychologists have found it to be soothing and relaxing, which makes it especially great for bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, 35% off all of our other colors. Shop the sale online or visit your local Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
40 new Outlanders in stock now.
An entire fleet of new and pre-owned.
New Mitsubishis from just 17 grand.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in The Locker Room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig. At the bottom of the hour, we're going to do the Beach Patrol report. You have a question for me, huh, Mike?
Yeah, I want to see how confident are you with our backup.
I like Gardner Minshew. I think I think he has the ability to not start, obviously not play for a whole season effectively, but I think he can fill in.
You ready for this one?
Right.
He may know his role. He may know his role.
Like Harry Vanderslice?
Yes, he may know his role. But I think he comes from a big-time program, a coach that's just an offensive mind. So I think he's been groomed right. I think he's perfect for us too. I'm very excited about it.
I'm telling you, I like this roster from top to bottom. I think Howie Roseman has done, and his staff has done an excellent job in putting this team together. I mean,
they certainly had to make up for in the past, right?
Yeah.
That 2020 season is still an eyesore in many ways.
I'll never forget when we walked into that the Maxwell. See how big Jordan Davis was. The guy's a behemoth.
18-year-old baby.
And his face, his head was like
smile.
He smiles from ear to ear.
And it was
he looks like he's going to be a lot of fun to cover.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
When he was
lumbering
walking
down
towards
that hallway.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait. We're going to be at yesterday's for the Eagles pregame show.
They're getting excited. I've been there probably about once a week
Thompson
now.
down there.
Yep. And they're getting excited.
Ronnie Rowe.
They're going to have a special.
Boone.
They're going to have a special menu just for the game on game days.
Speaking of Jordan Davis, there's been multiple times apparently in practice he's broken through the line and chasing Jalen Hurts, and the coaches are screaming,
"Don't touch him!
Hit the quarterback!"
But I mean, Billy, they're talking about having breakfast sandwiches,
and
mimosas. I mean, they're really rolling out.
So you
it's
got to
going
come
to be
down.
special.
September 11th, they'll be against the Detroit Lions. We'll be there yesterday's.
A lot of giveaways
in Memorial. So check us out there. I'm looking forward to that. Want to remind people the second hour of the Locker Room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. Remember, they got lots of new renovations. They got the new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with fire pits. They're working on that big deck outside the 18th green for entertainment, weddings. They're taking social memberships now that are starting at $25 a month. So get down to greatbay.com or go to greatbay.com for more information. 609-927-5071 is the phone number. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli mid-size sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy of being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience is not at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery or scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll talk with the chief of the Margate City Beach Patrol, Greg Smallwood, on the Beach Patrol Report. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
The best way to wake up is with Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Max. Weekday mornings at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those satisfaction savant who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, I'm Aaron Beta, inviting you to visit my Golf and Sport Performance Club in Summers Point. No matter what the sport, we'll design a program to help you feel and play your best. Our Golf Performance Zone features 2 state-of-the-art golf simulators featuring TrackMan and Foresight technology. Enjoy massage therapy, assisted stretching, and sport-specific training.
That's Aaron Beta's Golf and Sports Performance Club. Call 609-788-4661 or visit gsfitness.com for your free assessment.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Back to school shopping on a budget? Then Kohl's is the place to go. With the extra 20% off, I got my kids activewear for under $9 and jeans for $14.39. Plus, I found 2 for $20 character tees and got $10 off as a Kohl's Rewards member. More style and more savings? Check and check. Select styles, 20% offer ends August 14th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Secretary of Agriculture Doug Fisher here. Jersey Fresh eggplant is great fried, baked, or grilled. Pick up Jersey Fresh eggplant at your favorite market today. Love Jersey? Be sure to ask, is it local? Is it Jersey Fresh?
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Swine, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennick, 97.3 ESPN. Of course, Mike, you know, throughout the summer we do the Beach Patrol Report. We shed light and give some recognition to the fine men and women who protect the beaches. But not only that, Mike, these guys and gals are excellent competitors, athletes in great physical shape. And the races start to take off as the summer progresses. You get down to the last 3, the Dutch Hoffmans, the Margate Memorials, and, of course, the granddaddy of them all, the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships. We had an opportunity to broadcast live from the Margate Memorials last night. It was a beautiful night. There was tons of people on the beach, and Margate, the host beach, won its own race. So let's do the Beach Patrol Report, which is brought to you by Ground Hogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind. The heavy lifting to the Ground Hogs Moving Company. for a good price without any drama and a team of family-friendly professional young men that respect your mama more than a moving company, Ground Hogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Pasicki at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome in the winning chief from the Margate City Beach Patrol who hosted the event, Chief Greg Smallwood. Good morning, Chief.
Hey, how you doing, Billy? Thanks for having me.
All right, Chief, you guys really put on a great show last night, and was a beautiful night for racing. The 76th annual Margate Memorial Lifeguard Race was awesome last night.
It was a perfect night for a lifeguard race, and the wind was down, the waves were small, but there was a little bit of wind. It was just a great night for racing.
You know what amazes me, Chief Smallwood, the fact that the number of people that are on the beach, it's like, and we talked about this during the live broadcast in our show yesterday when we covered the race. It's a tradition, but it's a passage of time, a rite of passage. You know what I mean? Like it's the summer. Everybody comes down.
They're excited.
Yeah, they're excited. And Margate, I mean, it's not as easy as it looks. You guys have to prepare and put a lot of work into this, a lot of effort.
Oh, absolutely. We were just saying that this morning. All week we're working on flags and, everything, lane draws, everything, and then it's over in an hour. But, our guards do a great job preparing, and that setting those flags is no easy task. And, Graves went from rowing to setting flags this week, and he did an awesome job with that. And, it's a lot of work, but it's a great event, and, it was a great crowd. It seems like the crowds get bigger and bigger each week leading up to the jerseys, and then next week will be the most crowded.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Dan Adams during the day yesterday, former chief of the Longport Beach Patrol and my co-host in the broadcast, we got a text message from Graves, Chris Graves. He took a picture. He said, "I don't want to hear anybody complaining. These flags are straight."
Yeah, he takes pride in that, and because these guys work hard that row and want a fair race, and we do our best to, but you are dealing with Mother Nature, so it can get out of whack once in a while. But
big article in the Press of Atlantic City, big picture of Margate's Chris Spears in the row in second place in the singles last night, but the headline reads, "No wins, no problem for hometown patrol." Here's a guy, you guys. You didn't win any race, particularly like Longport. Well, Duffy and McGrath won the doubles. Mike McGrath wins the singles, but yet Margate wins the whole race. Yeah,
they were steady. It's right through.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That it's going to take 11 points to win, and the 3 seconds. Sure enough, it got us over that 11-point mark. But with the two rowers, or the two rowers that Longport has, it looks like you need 10, 11 points to win the event now.
I'll tell you what, the Atlantic City crew of the Blair brothers, Sean and Rick, Avalon Nagel and Dave Gilliam, the Seville brothers from Brigantine, Longport, of course, McGrath and Duffy, Margate, Smallwood, and Bechtel. I mean, Seattle, Danny Rogers, and Pat Scampico. There's some great competitors in this race. It's not easy to win the doubles.
No, it was tight too. You could see it on the footage. It was tight for most of the race, and Longport, they won, and not a convincing win, but you could tell they won. But it still was tight. So it's really anybody's race. You can't count out any of those crews that you just mentioned next week.
The Beach Patrol report we cover. We start the Beach Patrol report on Memorial Weekend, and it just seems like we got here so fast to the Margate Memorials. It just flies by. Once you get to the Margate Memorials, I mean, then next week is the South Jersey Lifeguard Championship, which will be held in Longport. I look forward to being at that race. Well, we won't be able to broadcast live because we have a scheduling conflict. The Eagles take precedent, unfortunately, over the Beach Patrol race, but we'll be there on the beach. It's just that this year, it seems like there's new names and there's fresh blood, in some of the names of the competitors, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice to see some changeover. And I know, just speaking for our hometown, Chuck Guy does a lot of the preliminary racing in the city to get these younger guys interested. And, our more experienced rowers have been kind of holding off towards the end of the season to get these young guys interested. And for us, it's starting to show a little bit. We've entered some new names this year, and, we can hopefully continue to have a whole new set of names next year.
Chief Smallwood, it's Michael. Got a question for you. Are you at full strength right now, do you believe, with your team? Is there anything like that you saw last night that like next week you may switch up, or do you pretty much keep from team to team?
We've been experimenting the last 2 years and changing often, as you can see. So yeah, I don't know if we'll have the same lineup next week. It could be, we still have Graves is still in great shape, and Gowdy, and Bobby. So we might have a different doubles crew, but other than that, I think our lineup will be the same, but the doubles crew is still kind of up in the air.
Good. From 2015 to 2017, so that's three years in a row, Gowdy and Graves won the doubles, and of course those guys are just legends in lifeguard racing. And Chief Smallwood, we just wanted to get you on and say thank you for allowing us access to broadcast the Margate Memorial, the 76th annual Margate Memorial Lifeguard Races from the beach in Margate. It was a great event, great evening, and of course you guys won. Congratulations, and like I said, I want to say thank you so much for allowing us access. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely, thanks. We love having you down there, and thank you. So
all right, there he is, Chief Smallwood on the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline. The Beach Patrol Report is brought to you by the Ground Hogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting to the Ground Hogs Moving Company. For a good price, without any drama, and a team of family-friendly professional young men that will respect your mama more than a moving company, Ground Hogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Basicchi at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them on Facebook or Instagram. Now, Mike, if you have a move, you call your friends up. What do they got? Something going on, don't they?
Hurt back.
You hurt back. I got a dentist appointment. A dog. I got to take my dog to the vet.
It's always something.
Not when you call the Ground Hogs Moving Company. Now you know who to
show
call.
Up. They
show up. They'll knock it out.
Right
get it
way.
done right.
Yeah.
Ground Hogs Moving Company. All right. Second hour is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club. We love the Great Bay Country Club.
I do.
Radio Ron Ralston. Ryan Owen.
There's certain places that you go that what the food. I'm a food guy. I know what the food's going to be. It's every time I go to Great Bay.
Right.
It's always
the
first
food
class.
Is unbelievable. That award-winning banquet and culinary staff.
Right.
Second to none. You've been in that industry, right?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I want to also mention before we go to break that the Margate City FMBA Local 41, want to thank them for their contribution. The Longport Volunteer Fire Department, the Longport Lifeguard Association, and the Margate City Lifeguard Association for their contributions to help get that produced and so we could broadcast live. And of course, want to thank Coastline Insurance Agency, McCann Realtors, Dino's Subs of Margate, and Blitz's Market of Ocean City, 21st and Asbury. Dave and Joe Newman down there.
It doesn't happen without their support.
When a place has good food, there's a line out the door. Yeah. And I know that there's 3 or 4 of our advertisers. Reds Jersey Mex, the corn's to die for, right? I mean, I have people that stop in there just for the corn.
I told you.
I'm telling you, if you can hear the sound of my voice, you got to get into Reds Jersey Mex.
You can just be a little bit hungry. Just drive by, say, I'll take a corn to go.
But you know what? How about I stop in to see Giuseppe Randazzo at Randazzo's.
Yeah.
His food, I'm telling you. People walk by and they're upset that the dining room's not open.
I know.
They're really upset. It
upsets
upsets
the tables
them.
outside.
Yeah, I know.
We're delivering a lot to the beach now.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, people on the beach. It's amazing how.
And Dino Subs. I had a sub there. I had a cheesesteak, Josh. I don't know if have you been there, Josh?
Part of your diet?
Well, part of your diet? I got off my diet halfway through the summer. What are you talking about? Halfway through the first month.
Carlin couldn't resist.
Good.
Just like Billy couldn't resist.
And I have no reason to talk, but
Listen, it's September.
Yeah.
I'm going on my diet.
Okay. After the 11th. After the 11th.
No. Because when you come down to the Jersey Shore, there's like things you have to get.
Mm-hmm.
Dino subs, Rendazzo's, right? Reds Jersey Mex. You have to.
You gotta do it. You gotta try it.
Can't go on a diet. Can you, Josh, when you're down here?
Listen, I'm not the person to ask.
That doesn't mean me either. All right.
The Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. By the way, I talked to Tom Jackson. Tom Jackson gave me a couple shirts. They're great. He gave me a couple great shirts.
Jackson's sons.
How come every time I say Tom Jackson, everybody starts singing his song? Call Tom Jackson and Sons for Electrical. They're number one thing. We're being goofy here today, right?
Here we are.
All right. I want to talk to you about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey to attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events that seems fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. Now, Josh Henning, Pete Thompson, Brad Quast, and I all went down there. You missed it, Carlin.
I was in Florida, but I was thinking about
you.
I know what
Josh,
the pool's
did you not
like.
have a great time there?
I know what the pool's
I just
like.
love how Carlin's like, yeah, I missed it, but I was in Florida.
To rub it in a little bit.
To rub it in a little
You don't want to be in
But
Florida in the summer,
I did miss you.
Was it hot down
I
there?
knew what you guys were walking into.
We were at the pool in Harris.
The pool was first class.
It was actually as hot up here as it probably was down there that day. It was a humid day that day, but
but Ken Dunnick's up at the Hall of Fame in Canton for the induction of Dick Vermeil. We're going to have his thoughts and reaction tomorrow on the program.
Oh, good.
He's going to be calling in at about 11 o'clock tomorrow.
Good.
With the locker with Billy Schweiman, Pete Thompson on Sundays.
Perfect.
Right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Perfect.
All right. We're gonna
did they announce their next meeting? Where the next one?
Yes,
next month?
it's going to be at the Live Casino in
right by the stadium.
Yeah. So that's August 30th. I suggest if you're a business owner, you should really be a part of the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine legacy event. They're unbelievable. All right. When we return, we'll have a big finish. It's the locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning right here, 97.3 ESPN.
Today on ESPN Radio.
On its way, gone! A three-run homer for Pete Alonso.
The fight for the top of the National League East takes center stage this weekend at Citi Field, when Pete Alonso and the New York Mets face Austin Riley and the Atlanta Braves.
Way back there, gone! Austin Riley goes deep.
The Mets and Braves. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern on ESPN Radio. Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's sports leader.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical. They're number one.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Red's. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, Dan Grimaldi, Patsy Parisi from The Sopranos. If you have an insurance claim, call the insurance doctor. I did, and he rescued me from a disaster. Got me more money than I ever expected. So when you get an insurance claim, you call the insurance doctor. 856-874-8377 or insurancedoctorllc.com. If you don't, this will be the last face you see, and it won't be cinematic. Call the insurance doctor.
The biannual blowout is just a week away, and we've got a lot of work to do.
Keenan's Rug Emporium is rolling out a Labor Day bonanza.
Have that flat weave shipment coming in.
He needs 10 new sales associates as the crowds loom large.
Someone run a stock check on all the Moroccan 8x10s?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield. Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
40 new Outlanders in stock now.
An entire fleet of new and pre-owned.
New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16.4, dine down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, 97.3 ESPN. Who's on the hill today for the Phillies there, Carlin?
You just said Schreiber.
Schwarber?
Jesus.
Suarez.
Okay.
No, you pull it, Billy. You just pull a Billy.
Not Liv Schreiber.
Yeah, today's
not
a win.
Kyle Schwarber. It's Ranger Suarez.
Because he's pitching against Corbin. Corbin's terrible. But you watch.
You know what's crazy? Remember a couple of years ago, Phillies fans were all upset they didn't get Patrick Corbin in free agency.
Thank God.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That worked out. He got paid a stupid amount of money,
Right,
too.
so I'm looking at the stats here, and not in the newspaper, Josh. I actually pulled it up on the.
I
on
see
the
that.
computer.
It's a good job by you.
Aaron Nola, 21 games. He's appeared in 21 games. All right.
He's not pitching today, though.
I know, 7 and 8. He's got the most innings pitched at 138. All right. He's also got 152 Ks, which is he's up in the top 10, I believe, in the pitching there. Zach Wheeler, 20 starts. All right. 120 innings. He's at 10 and 5. He's our ace. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Kyle Gibson, 21 starts. So these guys are logging in. They're getting a lot of
Yeah.
innings there. You started concerned about the
Remember all the games that Nola was
worried about
pitching
his-
great,
right.
but he just wasn't getting support.
Run support.
Yeah.
Gibson is 11 and Gibson is 7 and 4, 115 innings. Then you got Ranger Suarez, 18 games. He's 7 and 5. Zach Eflin's next. But getting Noah Syndergaard, I think
Eflin's out for the rest of the year.
he's going to be out. They put him on a 60-day, but he's going to be out.
Yeah, 60-day injured list from August 1st. That's 2 months. That's the end of the season. It's a simple math.
The Phillies have the Nationals today, and then they got
they got two
one more
today and tomorrow. Right.
And then they have
Miami at home. We're not traveling,
right?
So we have 5 games. Let's go 4-1.
Let's go 4-1.
4-1
You'll
should
be
be
happy
very
with 4-1.
comfortable. Yeah, and then we bring on the Mets.
The Mets. By the way, my buddy Jeff Dowling, Mr. Met, you know, we bet the series.
He should be sweating.
I still owe him
should
2
be
lunches,
sweating.
but then he came in the parking lot giving me a hard time about. I said, after the trade deadline, Josh, you can't make any more trades. He said, yes, you can. Before 2019, the CBA, they still could. How's that? You know, Josh is started. He started to put his hand in his head, but I won the bet.
You
can't
won
make
the bet. Yeah, I mean,
you can't make trades after the
that's
trade deadline.
common sports knowledge. See, it's like
Yeah, but they were before 2019. There was still movement after the trade.
Yeah,
deadline.
before 2019.
Right.
That was 3 years ago
No,
now.
I know, but I guess that he wasn't aware of the new collective bargaining agreement.
See, this is my problem. And then listen, fans, I love fans. But don't tell me you're a diehard fan like Mr. Met is. and be like, oh, I didn't know. No. You have to know. You should know. What are you doing in your life that precludes you?
He's a busy man. I will give him
I don't
that.
want to hear that. We're all busy.
Nah, he's working.
We live in a world where you
Scott
make
Simpson-
time for what's important to you.
Scott Simpson
And if
works
your
to the bone,
sports
man.
is that important to you, you'll be up on it.
So guess what? I only owe Mr. Met one lunch now.
One lunch.
So now when the Mets come into town on the 12th,
so it's double.
Or,
or
no, we
nothing.
go up there, right? We go up to New York, I think.
Go
right?
up to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll take them on.
If I remember correctly, you have 7 games left for the Mets.
Right. I'd like to see us because we're even with the Braves in the series. You know that, right? I know that for a fact.
Yep.
I don't know. We're not doing this. I know the Mets. They've taken advantage of this.
All I'm watching,
How good are you lately?
I'm really not watching the Mets and the Braves because we're not going to catch them.
You don't think there's any shot at catching them?
No. All I keep watching is the Milwaukee and St. Louis. That's who we got to care on. That's all I care about. The other teams are not going to do anything.
Well, I
now
think
the other thing, I can't
Braves gonna
stand
win.
the Mets, so
yeah.
I keep coming in here saying you better watch it. The Braves. I'd love to see the Braves beat the Mets.
Yeah. I don't like the Braves either, but
I'll take the Braves over the Mets.
Yeah, I take the Braves over the Mets. All right.
Win today. Let's get a win today.
Let's get a win today. Just keep winning, baby.
Yeah, just keep winning.
Right, Josh? Just win, baby.
That's what I've been told.
All right. I want to thank Mike Carlin for his yeoman work, as always, and getting us on the air. Josh Henning for making it in.
You got it.
We'll be back at it tomorrow on the program. PT is in the house. The locker room with Billy Schwein PT on Sunday. We'll have Tommy Green on the mound, brought to you by Aaron Peter's Golf and Performance Center. And then we'll have Ken Dunnick up in Canton, Ohio. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Let's go, Phillies.
Let's go.
I'll see you tomorrow.
South Jersey business owners, when Eagles football returns to the airwaves this season, don't miss out. Make sure your business is a part of the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles season with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick on 97.3 ESPN.
Touchdown!
Every week, the NFL's most passionate fan base flocks to 97.3 ESPN radio to listen to their favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Advertising with the Eagles can help your business connect with the consumers you are trying to reach. 97.3 ESPN is the most listened to sports source in all of South Jersey. That's what makes 97.3 ESPN such a powerful station for your business's message. So this Eagles season, don't have your business sitting on the sidelines. Be a part of the 2022 Philadelphia Eagles season on 97.3 ESPN. To be a part of the 2022 Eagles season, call Market President Mike Rupel at 609-910-5249.